Here we have a flower burst granny square. If you want to learn how to make this, I can teach you. Let's get started on that tutorial. Today we're going to do a granny square that is very similar to this one here. I wanted to make something fun and exciting, and I thought I'd bring you guys along for the journey. So we are going to start off making 12 double crochets into a magic circle. So let's go ahead and get that started. So if you know me, I'm always using really cool colors when I'm crocheting because I feel like it's a great way to express yourself when crocheting. So I am going to be using a 4.0 hook, and I'm going to start off with a magic circle. Now I do my magic circles like so. I grab my yarn, wrap it around twice like this. This end is always on this side, okay? So make sure yours is always on this side. I get my hook, bring it through, pull it through, and then just turn like that. And then I just pull it on through like so. And there you go. There's your circle. Now, this is always the part where, you know, people cringe because of the way I hold it. But to me, it secures the way that I'm holding my magic circle. And so that's how I do it. But however you feel comfortable doing it, please do it. Don't do anything different just because of me. All right. So we're going to chain up 1, 2, and I'm going to go ahead and put 11 double crochets right into this magic circle. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My yarn is coming over here. 10, 11. Okay. And you're probably saying, I thought you said we needed 12. You're right, we do. But we had a chain of 3 at the beginning. And so that counts as 1 double crochet. So we're going to just pull our magic circle closed like so. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and slip stitch it to the top of the chain 3. So I'm just going to go right here and slip stitch this closed. Okay. And so now we're done with this yarn. Don't need it anymore. I'm going to cut it off. Now you can go ahead and go through and sew in your ends if you want, which I'm going to do, but I'm going to do it off camera. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and I sewed mine together. So now I'm going to go ahead and work my next color. And so my next color is a little purple color. It has a little bit of shine to it, and I thought it was really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and do a slip knot. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do 4 trebles together into each one of these little spaces. And when I say each one of these little spaces, I mean you're not going to go into the stitch. You're going to go into the space in between the stitches. So right here in this little space, I'm going to go through. And I'm going to chain up 4 because we are doing a treble. Okay, so we're going to chain up 4 for this first one. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. Yarn over twice. Go through that same space, pull through, and you're just going to go through 2. You're going to go through 2, and then you're going to stop. Okay, yarn over twice. Go through, pull through, go through 2, go through 2, and then you stop. Okay, so now we got to put 1 more in there. So we're going to yarn over twice, go through, pull through, yarn over 2, yarn over 2, and then you have 4 on your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, yarn over, pull through all, and that's going to connect it like so, just like that. We chain 1, and then we go and do the same thing into the next stitch. Okay, so you yarn over twice, go into this space here, pull through 2, pull through 2, stop. Yarn over twice, go through, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then you stop. Oops, that one didn't pull through. There we go. Still didn't. I'm going to do it again because I didn't like the way that that pulled through. So we go through, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then we stop. Okay, go through, pull through 2, pull through 2, stop. Okay, and now we have 4, and you're probably like, oh, we have 4 on our hook. That's good. It is not, because the first one we had a chain 3, so that didn't count, or chain 4, so that didn't count in the stitch. So now we have the stitch that we came in with, which was this one, and we have 1, 2, 3 trebles. We need 1 more. So we got to go through, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then yarn over, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you pull through all, just like that. Okay, so go ahead and make yours all the way across. So you're going to go into each one of these little stitches and put your trebles all the way across, all the way around until you get to the very last one. I'll meet you when we get to the very last one so we can go on and finish the square. Okay, so you should have 12 of these little flower petals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're just going to go ahead and slip stitch it right to the top of this one here. Okay, and that closes that off. And now we're going to go ahead and take off this color, sew in our ends, and then I will meet you back here so we can make the square. Okay, so now that your end is, or your ends are sewn in, now we're going to do a slip knot, and we're going to start the corner or the square. So in each one of these spaces here, we're going to do a granny stitch. So we're going to start, let's say we start right here, okay, in between where the chain 1 is. We go into here, pull our yarn through, and we're going to do a corner. So we're going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, put 2 more double crochets right in here. So 1, 2, we're going to chain up 2 because this is going to be a corner, and then we're going to put 3 double crochets into this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that is a corner right there. And so now we find the next space. The next space is right in here. See this space? We're going to put 3 double crochets right into this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, just like that. And so this is the next space here, and we're going to put 3 double crochets right into this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is the next space right here. So make sure you're paying attention. Okay, this is the next space. This is going to be a corner. So we put 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. So we've got 3, chain 2, and then another 3 right in here to make this nice little corner. 2, 3. Okay. Now we find our next spot, which is right here. So we're going to go ahead and put 3 double crochets right in here. 1, 2, 3. We're going to find our next spot. Where is it? It's right here. So we're going to go ahead and put 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we got a corner. This is going to be our corner. So we're going to put 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. So chain 2, 1, 2, and then another 3 double crochets right into this spot. Okay, find our next spot. Here it is. 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Okay, find our next spot right here. 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Okay, next spot right here, it's going to be a corner. So we've got 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and so now we have 2 spots right here, and those 2 spots are for our 3 double crochets. So here's one set of 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then the last one is right here. 1, 2, 3, just like that. And now we are done. So we go ahead and slip stitch it to the top of the chain 3, and then you can just cut it off, and that is our little sunburst granny square. You'll sew in those ends. If you turn it over, you can see it looks a little puffy on the ends. So this side is a puff, you can come out. This side is more of a starburst. So as always, I hope this tutorial helps you. Let me know if you decide you want to make this. And I hope that you guys enjoy it. All right, y'all have a good day. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and repost. All right.